Hello. Okay, so today I have one pair of shorts, not really super cute right now, but I'm going to upcycle them and I'm gonna make them cute. You know, you get it. It's upcycling, everybody loves it. So I have these shorts. They're too big on me, but I really like them because they're a really good length. And I have lately been feeling like not showing my whole butt all the time, which is contrary to what I very strongly believed was the right thing to do throughout most of high school. So I like these because they're long and they'll cover my whole butt and then some. So I'm going to basically just take them in and probably do absolutely nothing else to them because they're already gorgeous. All right, let's do it.
So here I'm just seam ripping open the waistband at the side seam, but I went way too close to the belt loops and then it was really hard to sew it back on the machine. So don't do that. Also, I seam ripped open the entire side seam and I didn't show you that, so sorry. Okay, so I just cut these shorts down both side seams. So you get this little scandalous peekaboo flap action. And then I just use safety pins to tighten the waistband around my waist. That wasn't the absolute best thing to do, it seems, but it's what I did, and it already has happened, so we're just rolling with that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the back, pull it towards the front, and then just layer it directly on top. So instead of doing like a right sides together thing, I'm just doing it like this. And here we go. So if I sew these like this, the side seam, which will naturally lay right in the middle of your leg on the side, like when you put your arms to the side, it should be in line with your middle finger. That's how the side seam generally works. So for these pants, it will actually be closer to the front. But I think it will kind of be slimming, is my theory. We'll find out. I'm not really that concerned about it. And then now we get the cool side. It's important to note that at this point I accidentally pinned the shorts to my underwear, so try not to do that. This pin's not totally straight, so it won't come out, but like, relatable. So one thing to worry about when doing this method, or any method where you only take them from the side seams, is that sometimes in the back, the pockets might spread out, you know, away towards your hips, away from your butt crack, I guess. And it will give you an awkward looking butt. Like, if you picture a butt in a pair of jeans, there's kind of an ideal placement of the pockets on the booty. And if you take in jeans just from the side seams, sometimes it'll spread the pockets out too far and your butt will look awkward. If you are encountering that problem, you can take in from the side seams and you can take a little bit in from the back. The back just has, jeans typically have this notch right here, where like 4 layers of fabric are all interfolded and sewn together really like nicely. And I usually don't like to mess with that because it's a really distinct look. So if you take in your pants and you create a new seam there, you are not gonna make that crazy 4-layered notch, because really who knows how to do that other than the people who are sewing these in factories, which makes me sad. But we already own them. These pants are very old, and I'm giving them new life. So that's more sustainable than buying something new, but not more sustainable than not having bought them at all. But anyway, I just pricked myself really bad. Ow, Jesus. Excuse. Oh, I was like in my leg. Ow. Okay, I won't do that again. Alright, well, something clearly went wrong because the ends aren't matching up quite perfectly. Yeah, this wrinkle that I pinned into place here. I'll make sure to unwrinkle that. If you just skip the part where you pin in a wrinkle, then you won't have to do this whole step where you're on the floor and you do the same thing all over again. So I'm just going to do straight stitch, lined left, and I'm going to try to keep the left side of the foot pedal lined up exactly with the edge of the back leg panel. Hopefully we don't have any problems, and we'll get moving and grooving. Okay, now I have to be more careful here at the bottom of the leg because it's all getting off, like, I'm basically trying to get my sewing machine to wear these pants, and look at that, I think that looks pretty nice. I'll definitely go in afterwards and sew down directly on this part right here, just top stitch so that it all stays in place, but for a first run, I think that's pretty good. Okay, then I sewed the same seam on the other side, starting from the bottom. Yeah, I think it was a bad idea to start from the bottom, but it's fine. Another thing that's important is to make sure that the rivet on your pocket is not in the pathway of your needle. This was the worst of the two ways to do it, and now you know. Okay, I'll fix that later. Let's yank these off. Oh my god, they're so thick. Okay, my sewing machine's just wearing these now. Sorry, that's the end of this video. DIY a pair of shorts for your sewing machine. Yeah, this was much worse. This was a much worse way to do this. We've lost a lot of pocket room, but what are the front pockets really for anyway? I really just put headphones and like a scrunchie in my front pocket most of the time, so I'll be fine. Let's try these on. Okay, so we just sewed these sides, and I actually think they look super cute. I'm really excited about it. I think the fit is really nice, so the only thing left to do is obviously these look really awkward, so I'll be able to cut the insides and stuff one of these bits into here, into this, and have one part of the hem just consume the other part and they become one part, maybe, and then sew it down. And I'm also going to top stitch right here on the edge, so I'm going to make sure this lays flat and top stitch it down on both sides. I also am pretty excited that I didn't get far apart butt syndrome. These pockets look well placed and my butt looks normal. Well, it looks better than normal. Anyway, I really am obsessed with the length of these because all my shorts, just my booty hangs out of them and I really hate it. Well, like, I'm just tired of it because I know who I am and I know what my body is and I know that it's cute and I don't need other people to be looking at my body for me to realize that it's cute, because I know that I'm cute, and that's why I want to wear longer shorts, and also they're more comfortable. But anyway, let's go do those other things. So basically here I'm just cutting the excess to about 1/4 of an inch. Don't cut it too close because then it's bad. This part of the pocket, the part where your hand goes in, is called the pocket bag. Fun fact. So I opened up the right side here, and the game plan is to mimic the original hem by taking the left side and stuffing it into the folds of the right side. Okay, I'm gonna seam rip open the bottom just a little bit more. Give myself some more space. So that's pretty good. I'm going to pin this in place. Always tricky pinning through like a lot of layers. I'm always trying to make my sewing machine wear pants. Yeah, it's not the best, but it's fine. Everybody's gonna be looking at my booty anyway. Then I'm gonna stitch across. Right here. Just gonna do a little snip, a little snippety, snip snap. Okay, we're gonna top stitch now. I'm just gonna try and stay really, really close to this edge here. And I'll start with the back stitch. Okay, I'll do this by hand. She didn't like that one. I think everything's going grand. Yeah, it looks really nice here. It looks really bad over here, but that's fine. Also, I need to go to sleep. Okay. That really scared me. So now just something needs to happen with the waistband, but I think I'm gonna leave that until tomorrow. So good night. Ta-ta for now. Hello, it is the next day. I put on the same outfit for continuity and we're going to finish up these shorts. So all that's left to do is sew up the waistband. So I'm going to have to cut here and take in some, create a seam and then attach that back to the leg. And then do that on the other side. And then there's just one ugly seam here on the inside that I'll finish up just to keep the ends from fraying excessively. And then we'll be all done. So I'm thinking I'll just sort of do a little scrunch and try to find where the middle is. But this really doesn't mean a whole lot, I don't think. So I'm just gonna cut it. All right, it happened. So let's just undo what we just did because we did it wrong and bad. Hopefully the other side goes better. This isn't going great. So this is not the ideal way to do this. Ow! I just pricked myself. Oh, that was actually a bad idea. I pinned myself again. I don't know. This was maybe not the best idea. I really hope the other side just is absolutely nothing like this because this experience is rough. The other side's gonna be better. I've decided. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. It's too late, I won't do it on the other side. Yeah, this looks like crap. Don't do it like this. Oh, I also sewed down the belt loop, so don't do that. I'm not gonna explain what I'm doing because this is all, we're gonna fast forward through all of this anyway. I just wanted to make the sandwich. We just won't do that on the other side. So I'm gonna try to cut it better this time. I think this is lined up. I'm just seam ripping some of the top of the waistband so that I can actually sew these together. So we're gonna take the two that are on the outside, which are these two, really just face them together like this and sew them down. I'm lining these up this time because I actually did a good job cutting this time. So basically I just separated the inside from the outside of the waistband and now I'm taking the two outside pieces and sewing them right sides together. I'm gonna back stitch and then I'm gonna stitch all the way. Look at that! This side looks great, the other side looks like trash. So that's the update. And now I'm taking the two inside pieces and sewing them wrong sides together. Yeah! So it's an ugly seam on the inside here, but that's fine. And now I'm just gonna sew across and get this back into place. Okay, let's do it. Let's party. So as you can see, like, it doesn't like look amazing, but you can't really tell. If you were looking for trouble, you could find some. Then I'm gonna kind of press these open and just sew just this very top bit to make sure that nobody can come stick their finger in my waistband. Alright, that looks pretty good. The last thing to do is just finish up the bra edges on the inside. So I'm just gonna do a zigzag stitch. Okay, wait. Fuck. Haley. So now I think we're done. So here they are. I'm so happy about them. I think these came out so good. They snatched my waist. The waistband is still a little big in the back, but I want to leave it like that so I have room to tuck in a shirt or even a sweater like this one that's a little more chunky, and also because I get super bloated every single time I eat anything, so this is good for that. I just think it looks really good. These are super cute. Let's go style them.
So I styled these exactly the way I would wear them, with a white t-shirt, a belt, my high tops, and some fun earrings.